This video explains how to return the index position of the maximum and minimum value in a pandas data frame column in the Python programming language. So without too much talk, let's dive into the Python code. In this video I will show you an example, and for this example we first need to import the pandas library, as you can see in the first line of code. And then we also need to create an example data frame using the data frame constructor. So after running these lines of code, a new data set called data is created, and we can print this data frame below the code box using the print function. And then you can see that we have created a data frame containing 7 rows and the 3 columns x1, x2 and x3. Now, if we want to return the maximum value of one of the columns, so in this example of the column x1, then we can apply the code that you can see in the next line. So in this line of code, I'm using the location attribute of our data frame column, and I'm searching for the position where the maximum value is located. And I'm storing the output of this in a new data object that I'm calling myMax. And then I'm printing this data object below the code box. So after running these lines of code, you can see that the maximum value of our data frame column x1 is equal to the value 9. Similar to that, we can use the idxmin function, as you can see in the next lines of code, to return the minimum value of this column. So in this specific example, the minimum value of the column x1 is equal to the value 1. Now let's assume that we want to return the index positions of these maximum and minimum values in our data frame rows. Then we can apply the code that you can see in the 5th and in the 6th code boxes. So first, let's return the index position of the row with the maximum value. And we can do that, as you can see in this line of code. So as you can see, once again, I'm using the idxmax function. However, this time I'm not returning the value that is located at this position, but instead I'm returning the index position itself. So after running these lines of code, the value 4 is returned. And as you can see, by going back to our data frame, at the 4th index position, the maximum value 9 is contained in the column x1. Similar to that, we can use the idxmin function to return the index position of the minimum value in our data frame. So in this case, at the 3rd index position. And as you can see in the 3rd row, you can find the minimum value in this column, which is equal to 1. That's all I wanted to explain in this video. In case you want to learn more on this topic, you may check out my homepage, statisticsglobe.com, because on my homepage I have recently published a tutorial in which I'm explaining the content of this video in some more detail. I will put a link to this tutorial into the description of the video, so you can find it there. If you have liked this video, or if you have any questions, let me know in the comments section below. I'll try to respond to all comments as soon as I can. Furthermore, make sure to subscribe to my YouTube channel to get notified about future video releases. I have already published about 500 videos on this channel, and I'm releasing new videos on a daily basis. Thanks a lot for watching. See you in the next video.